Welcome back, everybody, for yet another Aurora reaction. Yes, that's right. This is the Aurora channel, by the way, Ryan. I don't know if you knew that, but that's what happens here.
We've done a few of hers, and we've always enjoyed them. But yeah, we've done a good handful now. I think our library of Aurora reactions is building on our channel for sure. Yeah.
Well, and I really want to thank Onion for being a part of that, because Onion gives us Aurora almost every month, at least one. We're completely fans of Aurora. I don't know if we've ever seen a song of hers where we're like, meh, wasn't my thing. We're always drawn in by whatever performance we get to watch. Yeah, thank you, Onion, for your continuing support for us.
That's okay.
Maybe I should read what Onion said. One of her most iconic live performances for Aurora fans. This is like early on in her career. Yeah, she's 19 in this video, 2015. You can easily hear the actual meaning from the lyrics. Murder Song is about something I heard on the radio, but I made my own version of it. I have a vivid imagination and often come up with fictional characters who can be found in different songs. It's nice to play with this fusion of reality and fiction. That's like a perfect quote for Aurora.
Yeah.
A fusion of reality and fiction.
Well said.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He holds the gun against my head. I close my eyes and bang, I am dead. I know he knows that he's killing me for mercy, and here I go. Oh, 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 and here I go. Oh, 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 oh. And he holds my body in his arms. He didn't mean to do no harm, and he holds me tight. Oh, he did all to spare me from the awful things in life that comes, and he cries and cries. I know he knows that he's killing me for mercy, and here I go. Oh, 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 and here I go. Oh, 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 he holds my body in his arms. He didn't mean to do no harm, and he holds me tight. Oh, he did all to spare me from the awful things in life that comes, and he cries and cries. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The gun is gone, and so am I. And here I go.
Like when she went quiet, that tells you how much respect they've got for her. Yeah, I can't believe that she was 19 there. I agree with that, Christina. First question, did she write that? Like this is like incredibly well written as far as like lyrically, it's super strong. And then of course, she's so good at bringing this emotion to something that I'm just going to go on a limb here and say she didn't kill anybody or knows what it's like to kill anybody. Just that she's going into the emotion through these lyrics and through the way that she presents herself, that she like has a hint of what that might be like. And that's hard to do, to take on a theme that you probably don't know a whole lot about, and to put yourself in the place of the victim, the person that died, the murderer that did it. It's fascinating that she could go through those emotions, those range of emotions through the music. She's like the way that she's singing it is of course very emotional. She even had like a bit of a tear in her eyes. I don't know if you noticed that when they were close up on her. She seemed to also be emotional singing it. So I'm always fascinated by her, by just how creative and how excellently she can portray the emotion from any song.
Yeah, so she's 19 in this performance, give or take a few months. She's 19 here. This is from her first album that came out in 2016. So, and yes, she wrote the song. So before people comment, if they've commented, they haven't finished the freaking video. We know the answer. She and this other person named Skeins, last name Skeins. I don't know who that is, but anyway. So it says here, old tracks are produced by Odd Martin Skeins. That's the guy's name, Odd Martin, and Magnus. Old tracks produced. Sorry, I'm reading produced, not written. So yes, Aurora wrote all the songs, but she has some of her producers, right? And Skeins was the producer. Okay, so she wrote this song to answer your question. Yes, on her first album. This is from her first album. So that's So everything you said is true. It just makes it even more true now, like knowing that she did this for her first album. It's crazy, and she's a teenager.
Yep,
and beautiful song. And she had 7 singles from her first album, and this wasn't one of them. So it gives you an idea of just how strong that first album was. And the first album, highly rated. I think over albums seem to be highly, like, from the critics, seem to be highly rated. She doesn't really dial it in. Her next album seems to be even more highly rated. She's a very look, we've already known this. It's really cool to see this young performance of her. She always looks young to me, so it's kind of hard. Like, she looked maybe a little bit more young in this video, but she always looks young to me. I can never figure out her age. She's like eternally 20. It seems like every time I see her. Beautiful performance. I love her vocal performance. She finally occurred to me who she reminds me of. Maybe we've said this before. Sinead O'Connor. She has some of the same timbre and tone of a Sinead O'Connor song, or singing style. And I just want to give kudos. I don't know who the guy was who's playing guitar and doing backing vocals. I'm always nervous. I don't know why I should be, but the dude's playing guitar live. Like one miscluck or pluck, like I'm always like, it's always amazing to me that people can perform at all without ever. I feel like anytime I'd perform, I'd always make a mistake. I don't know how I guess they're professionals at their job. I get it, but you're still just human. I know bands make mistakes, but here he is, because there's no cover up. There's no bass or other guitars playing. There's no, like, you can maybe miss a note here or two if you're playing with a bunch of other people. I could sing in a choir, but nobody would hear me. If you get enough voices, I'm going to get drowned out. I'm going to sing off key, but no one's really going to hear me because the choir is singing properly. The guy's playing that acoustic. It sounds beautiful what he's playing. Beautiful composition. Clear. I was like, man, it almost sounds like a studio. I know it's not, but it's so clear and so perfect. Like, he's nailing it. And then his backing vocals adding to Aurora's was really nice. I really like that. Beautiful performance.
I would guess that almost anyone that plays alongside Aurora could be drowned out. And you're just kind of like, wow, they sound great.
But I was listening to them, and I was really appreciating, and I do that. I always like to appreciate the side actors. I know we're watching Aurora, but I always like to appreciate the side actor. Who's with her? What is he doing or she doing? What is this person doing with the performer? Because they're not just as important, but they're there. That what he was playing on that guitar, just that one instrument driving that song, was beautifully done. So kudos to him as well. I don't know his name, and I do apologize. Let us know in the comments his name. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Enjoyed it 100%. Aurora is someone we always welcome. So if you'd like to give us an Aurora song, you can help Onion out. Onion's carrying the flag right now. Others have given us Aurora too in the past too, but if you've got an idea of something you think we should see, send it our way and we will watch it. We will react to it and give you our thoughts. Thanks everyone for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one.